Welcome, I'm TSC Tyler, and today we are playing week 9 of this Madden 17 CFM series. We have finally reached the trade deadline, so no more trade center, and we are going to play our game against the Oakland Raiders, and then we can go ahead and scout next week or something. I don't know. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, our team is really good here, actually, because we got, our offense is amazing, defense is good, our defense is amazing. But one thing I don't want to do, one thing I have to do here is put in AJ Derby. Because I was thinking about putting Eifert in, and then it would make his speed like a 71. So I went ahead and I was just going to bench him for another week so he doesn't get high chance-free injury. And then we're going to go ahead and do weekly training here. That's about right. And then Shane Ray, Marshawn Lattimore. And then I'm going to go ahead and do Austin Patswell. I can't believe my team is this good. I have no right in or right outside linebacker for Shane Ray, and I need another cornerback, so I might draft one. Oh wait, I don't have any good picks, so I'm probably gonna have a crappy draft. Who am I gonna do? Chris Harris, Deion Buchanan, Jamal Charles, Geno Atkins. I don't know. I'll do Derek Carr actually, and then just go ahead and simulate. And yeah, this is pretty good. So Derek Carr gets 600 XP, so I'll take that because I need to upgrade his deep throw accuracy, maybe his awareness too, even though it's mainly me. Alright, I would negotiate some contracts, but I don't really have good cap, so let's go ahead and play this game. Sunday prime time, the 91 Denver Broncos versus the 81 Oakland Raiders. I wonder what their color rush is like. Ooh, that's perfect. Because we got the darker jerseys, they got the lighter ones. I can't wait till our games against the Chiefs, because then we're really going to need to beat them, considering how close we are, or we can just have them lose now. Demaryius Thomas has 46 catches on the year. Emmanuel Sanders has 22 in 8 games, so just about 3 catches a game. So, I mean, it's okay, but it's not really good. Jamal Charles, I actually looked on the stat sheet. I think he has the second highest rushing yards behind Melvin Gordon. But he has this, and then he has the second most touchdowns in the league. So he's right there. He's almost the top of the league. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get Jamal Charles to the top runner in the NFL. I'm going to keep this play because they're backing off. So first down and 10, pitch to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has a little bit of room. Jamal Charles gets 8 yards, and he gets some breathing room. You know what's crazy? That the Browns have won. Oh, the Chiefs lost. It's crazy that the Browns have won 2 games, and then the Jets are 0-9. Oh, Jamal Charles has some room. Jamal Charles is on the outside. Jamal Charles doesn't get the stiff arm to work, but he has 19 yards rushing. See, I looked at the bottom right there, and it said that the Chiefs lost. So if we get this win today, we will have the division lead by a half a game. Oh, wow. I mean, it would have been helpful if you would have caught that, but alright. Second down and 10. I might go ahead and run the ball here. No, I'm not. They're stacking the box. Demaryius Thomas, please get. Oh, Emmanuel Sanders. Nice catch from Emmanuel Sanders, the quick, speedy receiver. Getting us 16 yards and another first down. 5,000 receiving yards. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many yards Demaryius Thomas has. I think it's probably more than that. Alright, Jamal Charles with the pitch. Jamal Charles has some room. Jamal Charles cannot get to the edge because David Emerson brings him down for a loss of 1. Alright, now 2nd down and 11. We're going to go ahead and run the forwards. Because Demaryius Thomas will get off of him eventually. And it was now, but the safety was there, so we'll throw it to C.J. Anderson. And C.J. Anderson will get the first down. And now, Derek Carr is 2 for 3 for 27 yards. And that is actually C.J. Anderson's 2nd reception on the year. So I don't really have any receiving backs. Alright, pass to Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd catch on the day. And that is 4 yards? Yeah, it's 4 yards. Alright, trying to find a good play to run. Alright, now 2nd and 6 for Derek Carr and the Broncos. Oh, that's going to get weird to say. A handoff to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has a little bit of room. Jamal Charles gets a gain of 11. So he's averaging 7 yards a carry and has 28 yards rushing. Alright, now 1st down and 10 for Denver. At Oakland's 32. Oh yeah, they don't have a good quarterback. Let's see how they let's see how they play without a good quarterback. Demaryius Thomas gets his 1st catch for 16 yards. See, when it gets to the red zone, I might not want to pass. I might try to run it a lot in the red zone. If I need to, I will. But this is usually where I make all my mistakes. So pitch to Jamal Charles, and Jamal Charles goes nowhere. Yeah, I expected that not to work. Alright. So now it is a 2nd down and 12. We have rushed 5 times, passed 5 times. Hike. Derek Carr couldn't see anybody open, I guess. So he ran for 6 yards because he had a little bit of open room. I thought that was going to be a sack. I'm surprised that got missed. 3rd down and 6, we're going to run angle smash. Pass to Jamal Charles. That might be his, 3rd or 4th reception on the year. He doesn't really catch the ball a lot. Alright, I think we can run a pitch here on a 1st and goal. Come on, speedy back. Alright. 1st down and goal. Pitch to Jamal Charles. Oh, no. Please get it. Please get the ball. Why? Get the ball. What the heck was that? That's the guy we traded away, Derek Barnett, who gets the fumble. But I don't think it was a fumble. But apparently they do. So, apparently the officials do. That's his 1st fumble on the year. I don't know why it says goal complete when he fumbled. But, yeah. Alright, now Derek Carr dropping back. Demaryius Thomas burnt his man, David Emerson. Demaryius Thomas makes a catch, and Demaryius Thomas is at the 10, and touchdown for Denver. Good pass from Derek Carr. So now, we are up 7-0. However, we are at our 2-yard line. So we're going to try to get a little bit of breathing room here with Jamal Charles. Handoff to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has a little bit of room. Jamal Charles gets to the 9-yard line. 7-yard rush for him. So I'll say that's good. Alright, now 2nd down and 3. No, we've reached a 2-minute warning. I didn't even see that. This game has gone by pretty fast. We're not even 10 minutes in, and we're in the 2nd quarter. Alright. Play action. Pass to AJ Derby. Oh my gosh, that was almost a safety. I probably shouldn't have run a play action when we're at the 9-yard line, but 3rd down and 3. Derek Carr is going to go ahead and run the mesh. Alright. Pass to Randall Cobb, his 1st reception on the day, gets us to a 4th down and 1. Oakland calls a timeout, but little do they know, we're going to go for it. It may be very dumb, but we're going for it. So I'm going to run flood drive play, curl route. Really relying on Emmanuel Sanders here. Emmanuel Sanders makes a catch. That's a first down. Good job from Emmanuel Sanders. Derek Carr is 8 for 10, 127 yards. Or yeah, I think so. And then a touchdown. So once I play more relaxed with Derek Carr, it's been getting a lot easier to get good yardage. Alright, I don't know if I should run this, but pitch with Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles gets a little bit of room on the outside, and Jamal Charles gets 5 or 6 yards on the play. So Jamal Charles has 8 rushes for 36 yards. That is pretty good for only the first half, so he's probably going to... Is that Andy Janovich drop pass from Derek Carr, making it a 3rd down and 4. He really should have caught that, but I can't really judge him too much because his catching is like a 54. So 3rd and 4 for Derek Carr. Derek Carr has room, and Derek Carr gets sacked. I didn't even see the defender. I thought he was blocked because we had 2-on-2 over there, but apparently not. So with 1:20 seconds, Riley Dixon is gonna punt the ball to the Raiders. Alright, Riley Dixon has a good punt. Alright, Langley and Marshawn Lattimore tackle Cordell Patterson, I think. It is Cordell Patterson at the 26-yard line, and hopefully they don't score before half. They scored a field goal before half, but we have time. Alright, now it's 1st down and 10 for the Broncos. Demaryius Thomas burnt David Emerson. There's a flag on the play. I hope it's not holding, because Demaryius Thomas is at the 10, and he scores another touchdown. So hopefully this is not holding. Holding on the offense. It's holding. It was a touchdown. It was a touchdown. I'm going to run it again just to see if it works. Like, I have one more chance for it to work, and it needs to work. Janovich made the catch this time for 3 yards. So we went from having a touchdown to having a 2nd down and 17. This is bad. This is real bad. Alright, now 2nd down and 17. Emmanuel Sanders with a nice catch. He didn't get out of bounds, but we have 12 seconds at the 36-yard line. We no longer have to worry about the bad situation we were just in. So now we have 12 seconds to get in field goal range. I definitely don't think we're going to get a touchdown here. And that's a nice throw from Derek Carr, putting us at the 49-yard line with 7 seconds left. We have one more timeout and one more chance to get in field goal range. We need at least 16 yards in 7 seconds. It was an interception. Oh, that was a good play. So 2 seconds. That sucks. So now it's 7-3. We do have the ball though. So two turnovers from Denver. No turnovers from Oakland. Alright, rush to Jamal Charles. Goes nowhere. We need to win, but this team is mediocre. This should not be this close. Alright, Jamal Charles, 2nd down and 12. We're going to pitch it to him. Why? Why? What the heck did I do wrong? I can't do anything because I just tried to run the ball and then it didn't work. And then I pitched it and then it was -3 yards. So, yeah, help me. Alright, 3rd down and 15. A is open. That's Randall Cobb for his 2nd reception of the day, getting us a 1st down and 10. It was the 2nd reception of the day. I didn't know if I was right or not. Alright, now 1st down and 10 for Derek Carr, making some audibles. And a good pass from Derek Carr and a good pass from Jake Butt, getting us at the 40-yard line of the Oakland Raiders. That was a 20-yard pass. And okay, come on. He got the feet in. I want to see this because we have a little bit of time on this video. So I want to see if he made that catch. Oh, he definitely got the feet in. Come on. Look at that. That was perfect. That was a perfect catch. Alright, so they call it. So they call it a catch, so it was expected. Alright, this is our first read option on the season, I think. Handing it off to Jamal Charles, getting 3 yards. That was the best rush since the beginning of this drive. We're doing terrible with him today. I can say that because we are. So that's why we're going to hand it off to him again. Another handoff to Jamal Charles. This one should have gone for a lot of yards if the tight end would have held his block. But the tight end did not. So 41 yards so far for Jamal Charles. And we are up 7-3 against the Raiders. And we still have their quarterback and we're somehow not blowing them out. Is that Emmanuel Sanders? That's Emmanuel Sanders. He should have held on. Oh, man. See, even he knows he should have held on to that ball. Alright, 2nd down and 10 for Jamal Charles. He has a little bit of room here. Jamal Charles gets a gain of 6, I think. So now it is a 3rd down and 4. And he has a clip 750 rushing yards on the season. On the bottom it says exactly 750 yards. Alright, so 3rd down and 4. Pass to Demaryius Thomas, getting his 3rd or 4th reception on the day. However, one of them didn't count because it was a penalty on Ronald Leary for holding. So Derek Carr is 14 of 19, so I'm definitely doing better passing. Pass to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has room, and Jamal Charles is going to try to score, and he gets tackled at the 1-yard line. Oh, I had to dive. It was so close. I needed to dive. But we're in a good position here at the 1-yard line, so we're going to try to get a touchdown off of a pitch from Jamal Charles. And Jamal Charles has room, and Jamal Charles is going to score a touchdown. So now it is a 14-3 ball game. Alright, 14-3. We get the ball at our 20-yard line. We have held the Raiders to 3 points through 3 quarters, just about. Alright, Jamal Charles with another handoff. Jamal Charles has a lot of room. And Jamal Charles gets a gain of 15. So it's looking like a better day for Jamal Charles with 63 yards now. Alright, hopefully we can get one more playoff before the end of the 3rd quarter. We do get the playoff handoff to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has room once again and gets 11 yards. So now he has 74 yards. After, on the beginning of last drive, he just had 30. Alright, now 1st down and 10. We're going to try to run the stretch play. Obviously, we're just running out clock here. Don't need our offense to score that many points now. We didn't do very good there. I mean, I'll take it if Jamal Charles ends up with yards in the 70s or something. But I might start chewing clock here, which I am. 5 minutes, just above 5 minutes left in this game. And Jake Butt with his 3rd reception on the day, but he has been a pretty big impact replacing Tyler Eifert. And Derek Carr has 240 yards receiving. So everybody's really done good this game. Everybody's been efficient. It's bad that Jamal Charles fumbled though, because then we would have more points. Alright, Jamal Charles with another pitch. That one was weird. Nobody held their blocks. So Jamal Charles is losing yards again. This isn't how it's supposed to work. But we've been pretty balanced this game. Rushing 20 times and passing 21 times. Jamal Charles has a little bit of room, getting 3 yards back from his total. Whew, thank goodness Kansas City lost, because now if we win, which I think we are, we are going to be a half of game up on Kansas City. And Jake Butt was, he dropped it. If the wind is with us, we can kick this field goal because McManus has the leg. But if it's not with us, oh, it is with us. Come on. Did I miss? Alright, it looks good. Come on. It went through a 59-yard field goal from Brandon McManus. That is his first field goal above 50 yards. And it was a pretty long one. But he honestly made it look easy. Brandon McManus made it look easy. But now we have the lead 17-3. We get the ball back with 3 minutes left. Hand off to Jamal Charles. Once again, Jamal Charles has a little bit of room this time. Jamal Charles gets 9 yards. Yeah, he gets 9 yards, so he has 20 rushes for 77 yards. Just under 4 yards a carry. So he's had a good game. Alright, now 2nd down and 1. ISO weak, I think that's what it's called. Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles gets a lot of room, and Jamal Charles has a gain of 10. So it's been a good day from Jamal Charles. It looked bad to start it off, but it's been a lot better. Alright, so that's a 2-minute warning. We're up by 14. This game is all but over. Alright, now 1st down and 10. I don't know if this is going to work. It doesn't work. I was right. Crap. Now we have under 70 yards. That sucks. Alright, so 2nd down and 16. I'm just going to keep running the ball, make them use their timeouts, and then when it gets 4th down, I'll kick the field goal with McManus. Alright, another handoff to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has a lot of room. Never mind, no field goal for Brandon McManus because we got a 1st down. That was a great play. We have over 100 rushing yards on the day. Don't know how many rushing yards Charles has by himself. But hopefully it's a lot because Jamal Charles has room once again. And Jamal Charles gets another 10 yards. He has eclipsed 100 yards on this game. He has had 107 yards on the day. He has now passed 800 rushing yards. And Jamal Charles gets a... Oh, wow. That was close. He has 114 yards on the day. And it looked like for a minute he was going to get his 2nd touchdown on the day. Alright, and a 2nd down and goal. Charles has room, and Charles gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, putting the Broncos up by 21. We get the ball back again. So now, since I'm just doing this for the fun of it, I'm going to give Janovich a run, my fullback, who saved us last game, and is going to try to do a little bit of work this game. He gets 2 yards, so that's pretty good. And for the last play of the game, yeah, it's going to be the last play of the game. It is going to be a pitch to Jamal Charles. I don't care what he gets on it as long as he doesn't get a safety. Alright, Jamal Charles gets room on the outside, and Jamal Charles, if it's a holding penalty, really? Come on. We were just trying to have fun. The Rams are 0-8, so that's pretty crazy. But, yeah, it's an illegal block in the back, so now it's a 2nd down and 11. So that didn't count. I mean, good thing I got out of bounds, because now there's 1 second left, and then stop the clock. Oh, it's definitely time for ISO. Alright, handoff to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has room. Jamal Charles is busting off for a 30-yard gain. So that just made him have 153 rushing yards that game. And Derek Carr did pretty good. Besides that interception that was thrown right before halftime, because I was trying to get a field goal. But he has a 104 passer rating. It would be a lot better if he didn't throw the interception. But E.J. Manuel, who was their quarterback, because I took Derek Carr, didn't really do the good, which I expected. Jalen Richard, their running back, got 60 yards, so it wasn't that bad. But Jamal Charles, for us, got over 150 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, even though he had that fumble at the beginning of the game. I'm kind of dismissing it because he had some big runs. And we gave Andy Janovich that run. So, but Demaryius Thomas still had 87 yards. Jake Butt was the one who is replacing Tyler Eifert for this game. Got 51 yards. He was pretty good. And then Emmanuel Sanders got 45 yards. He was pretty consistent this game, having a good game. Randall Cobb didn't really do anything this game. But Demaryius Thomas, I think, burnt David Emerson to help get that touchdown and help win this game. But that was a pretty good game. It looked really close at halftime. I think it was only 7-3, but then we scored 17 points in the second half and then closed out the game. Oh, by the way, guys, if you think that I like completely suck, I don't. And something to prove that it is my league settings. I play on all Madden because I don't want to play on like all pro, because if I'm only playing offense, I'm definitely want to play on whatchamacallit. Because if I'm just playing offense, I don't want to make it like that easy, because I want them to score some points. But we are 7-2 on the season, and I just want to send to next week because of this. We are now at the top of the division, and we actually have our schedule here. This one, we should be 8-1 right now, but we lost to the Colts. Yeah, I screwed up against the Colts. So, but against the Falcons, we played that game and we should have won. But then I'm so sorry about that episode. I had to take it off the channel because the audio for that was so bad. But our next game is against the Saints, and then we have the Chiefs, Jaguars, Titans, Patriots. So that's gonna be a tough one. We may end up losing that. I hope not, but we may. And then we play the Chiefs, and then we play the Raiders again. So we played the Chargers already, and then we played the Raiders once. So we still play them, and then we played the Chiefs twice, and then the Raiders once again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Madden 17 Connected Franchise Mode, or CFM. Actually, I haven't shown you guys the stats yet, so we can go ahead and check out the stats. Derek Carr has 10 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He was like 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions when I brung him in here. So, and then this game made him a little bit better. He's thrown for 2,000 yards already. I think he's been injured, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's played every game. So, and then Paxton Lynch, while he was in before we got Derek Carr, he threw 8 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So he's done pretty good as well. So we have a consistent backup. And then Jamal Charles is 856 yards. So I'm going to compare that to the top of the league. Okay, so Melvin Gordon had a bad day. So that means that Jamal Charles is now like the best rusher in the NFL with the most yards and I think the most touchdowns. Yeah, he now has the most touchdowns over Darren Sproles. And then he only has 1 fumble. So I don't know how many broken tackles he has. I don't think it's a lot because he uses his speed. He has 15 broken tackles, so it's not that bad. His longest run is 66 yards. C.J. Anderson is longer. Giovanni Bernard has longer. But it's no big deal. And then he definitely hasn't played the most because, like, yeah, he has played the most. And the receiving, Demaryius Thomas has already eclipsed 1,000 yards. So I think he's on track to break an NFL record. Season receiving yards. Yeah, he could end up breaking the record. I don't know if he is. But he already has 1,000 yards, so I know he'll probably be up here somewhere. The last person to get close to this was Julio Jones, and he was very close to the record. And then before that, it was Antonio Brown, and then it was Calvin Johnson, who obviously has the record. I'm trying to think. Passing yards, yeah, we're definitely not going to get this one. Roethlisberger last year got it. That's pretty cool. Passing touchdowns, we only have 10, so we're not going to get that. Rushing yards, we could get this because we already have 8. No, we're not going to get that. I mean, unless he has some, like, amazing days, because we are in week 10, I think. Yes, we are. So, I mean, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you, I don't know, if you liked it, go ahead and like the video. We'll get Tyler Eifert back in the next episode, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so just like the video if you, or like the stream if you like the stream, and I will see all of you in the next video.